Do you want to know how to make your water softener last twice as long? There's 3 things you can do to greatly increase the lifespan of your water softener. But before we can get into those, I need to tell you a little bit about how your water softener works without getting too technical. Water softeners are full of little beads. These little beads attract the stuff that makes your water hard. As the water flows through the beads, the stuff that makes the water hard sticks to the beads. And when the beads get too much stuff stuck to them, they need to be rinsed off so that they can attract more stuff. That's where the salt comes in. The salt is used as a scrub to rinse the beads off when your water softener goes through a regeneration cycle. So that's the basics of how a water softener works. How do you make it last twice as long? Number 1, don't let it run out of salt. If you let it run out of salt, the little beads won't get washed off, and if you do this enough, you could cause permanent damage to those beads. Number 2, don't fill the salt too often. You want to let the salt go all the way down to the bottom third of the tank before you fill it back up again. If you continually fill it, you could cause what's called a salt bridge. This is where the salt hardens about halfway down in the salt tank, and essentially the bottom half is completely empty and all your salt sits on the top. From the top, it'll look like you're not using any salt, but in reality, you're just slowly ruining your softener. And number 3, simple yearly maintenance. Once a year, your water softener needs an extra thorough cleaning. The beads that attract all the hard stuff are starting to get coated and need a little extra help getting clean. This is achieved with a product called Iron Out. I'll walk you through this step by step. First, empty all the salt out of the salt tank. Second, pull the tray out of the bottom of the salt tank and give the tank a thorough cleaning. Third, put the tray back in and fill the tank back up with salt. Fourth, mix 1 cup of Iron Out with a half a gallon of cold water. Once the Iron Out is fully diluted in the water, pour the mixture into your brine well. And fifth, manually run your softener through a regeneration cycle. And there you have it. That's how you make your water softener last twice as long. Thanks for watching this episode of Ask a Prospector. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below or send us a direct message and we'll make sure to get your questions answered on the next episode of Ask a Prospector. Peace.